The Epstein list is basically ending corruption. If we know who's on this list, it removes a lot of people from positions of power. Where is the list?
You can kind of tell certain things about men based off the jewelry pieces they select. Van Cleef, this one might go to the club and he's not gonna stand up for the girls. He might sit down.
How do you draw that conclusion from someone?
I just made that shit up.
Life is beautiful when you have a real friend. This is why I love Burma. That's my super best friend.
That's like your soulmate.
Because that's the only person that treat me the same behind my back as they do in front of my face.
Facts.
Once again, guys, we apologize for the phone. I promise we're gonna switch to the iPad. I just had a lot of stuff going on and I really didn't want to be late today. So I came straight here. And to the people in the comments that were bullying me about the white line in my lineup, that's the reason why I took a couple extra minutes getting ready. You guys had me washing my face and making sure the white line's not there before we get started. It is true what they say when they say bullying works. They got me. They got me still.
What else in the comments looking at? Just like,
yeah, they got me. I was happy. Better me than you. I don't want them to cook you for nothing.
Delete.
Because you're quick to run. Like you can't handle smoke.
I'm a pussy still. Cause I'm a pussy.
You can't handle smoke. I don't mind the smoke. I've been pretty controversial my whole life. Yeah. But anywho, speaking of the weekend and you and Jackie's situation, honestly, I kind of wanted to dive into that moment because I know a lot of people just looked at it as you buying her a watch or like, you know, just a young turnt girl that's getting money right now and her business partner's birthday and then you did whatever you did. But like, if people understood like how good of a friend Jackie intentionally tries to be, they would get why you would do something like that. They would even then, even if they don't want to use the watch as the example to tell, just think about, like everybody knows I don't go to the club, especially in Toronto. Like I don't go out ever. So just think about me going to stand in a club for 2 hours and participating in the shenanigans. Like that's like a testament to like her character and the way that I've seen her treat you over the few years that you guys been in business, right? Mm-hmm. So just talk to me a little bit about that. I'm not trying to get you to like flex or dive into the watch part or like whatever, but like just tell me about like just how it feels to have a real friend. Because, okay, for me, when it comes to like Burma and like even his wedding, I felt a lot of like internal gratification, like being able to like honor him and give him that speech and like just let whoever was in that room know like how incredible of a human he is, you know? And like when it comes to friends, when it's like someone's birthday, that's really the time where you really get to honor the person to like the best of your ability. So tell me what went into your thought process of not just getting her an equivalent $10,000 gift back, but like doubling it. Like tell me what having a real friend / a business partner like that really does for one's life, and elaborate in any direction you feel like.
Well, for me in particular, like I'm not someone that has a lot of friends, period. So it's like even when me and you became friends, I was in high school, I was a loner, like I had no friends. So it's like that's why like I was able to like mesh with you so fast. And that's why any chance I got, I'm like, let me just go to the gym and go chill at the gym. Like I didn't have any friends, you know? So so when you don't have friends for a long time, you get very comfortable with being by yourself. So for me, when I'm choosing a friend, it's really someone that makes me feel really good, like someone that I know goes out of their way for me, someone that I know cares for me. The way me and Jackie initially became friends was when I was selling my skincare products. She was like my number one customer. Like she would always buy my stuff. She would market it. Mind you, I don't know Jackie from anywhere. Like I have a lot of people on Snapchat.
Well, you can't know Jackie from anywhere because she's the same age as me. It's like if we never went to church together, you wouldn't know me from anywhere either.
Well, if I didn't do this, then that wouldn't happen.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I understand you saying you don't know Jackie from anywhere because really and truly, it's almost impossible for you to have known Jackie, like, unless like certain circumstances
And she would like
came into play.
post my business. I wouldn't ask her. I don't know her. So I'd be like, oh shit, like, thank you. Like, she would always like come and buy my products in excess, like a lot more than she needed. And she was just always there. And I always felt like Jackie was someone that was just obnoxiously nice. I don't understand people like that because it's like,
Obnoxiously nice. The way we're designed. Sorry, go ahead.
yeah, go.
I was gonna say the way we're designed as humans, like it's very easy to think someone like that has an ulterior motive. That's like half the crowd. The other half the crowd is gonna think someone like that is like, excuse me to say, like stupid. Like you can pull a fast one over them, or you can like get one over them. But she's not stupid. Like she's not soft. Like she's not someone you can just get one over. But she is an extremely nice human being where you might, it's awkward.
She's just too nice, right? She's just too nice. And I was always like, I just never understand people like that because I'm not the type of person, like when I'm dealing with people and I go into a room, I understand that I need to interact, I need to engage, I need to be nice, but I don't ever go out of my way to like treat people nice or like she just does the most, right? So that's kind of how we became friends, her just being a customer, basically.
Wow.
Fast forward to now, like we work together and you know, my birthday came. She gave me $10,000 cash because I was trying to buy something. And I told her, like, listen, I don't want no gifts from no one. I need money so I can buy my shit. So she came clutch. She came.
Why don't you want to say what you're trying to buy? Why do you hate talking about the Patek so much? Like, I wanna call you out, like, on the camera. Like, I don't get that thing. Like, why don't you like talking about the fact that, like, you could afford shit? Like, what's wrong with that? All right, my bad. Move on. Not today. I'll press you another day. Move on. Go ahead, though. So you wanted to buy some shit, and so you told everybody, you told all your friends, which is also the reason I also gave you money for your birthday. You basically told all your friends, I don't want nothing physical. Everybody just bring whatever you're gonna buy me, give me the money instead.
Yeah, like I didn't have an amount for no one. Just give me some cash. And she came like too clutch. Like I wasn't expecting that from her. Like obviously, like I had certain expectations for Nana, for Jackie, but like she definitely like exceeded my expectation. Especially because if you know Jackie, she is so cheap. Like to get her to spend $100 sometimes, it's like, Jackie, like you can actually afford that. Like you have the money. So it's like for her to give me $10,000, I was like, whoa. And for me, I'm actually like naturally like a giver. So it's just in my instinct to like make people feel as good as they make me feel. So when I received that money from her, I already knew that like I was putting it away. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm gonna use this money and add on to it to give her a gift. So when I was getting her this Rolex, at the time, she didn't have her first watch. Like, she didn't have a watch. She asked me for a Chanel bag, and I'm like, cool, no problem. So, like, 2 days before, at this point, I already gave this guy all the money for the watch. I have it. I'm about to pick it up. And I just thought to myself, I don't know what made me ask, because I would have asked earlier, but Jackie really is the type of person that's not going to buy herself anything, you know?
Right.
So I messaged her, like, oh, Jackie, so, like, you know, what are you wearing for your birthday? Oh, who's doing your hair? Did you buy yourself anything, like a bag or anything? She's like, yeah, I got a watch.
I remember when you hit me. You're like, oh my god, she got a watch. Like,
but here's the thing, though, because it's Jackie, I'm thinking, fuck, like she just got another watch
like
that I
same
got.
Thing as
got
yours.
a day dress, like because.
So there's gonna be two of the same watches in there.
$20,000. That's like the cheapest cool watch you can get, like that everyone that everyone wants right now. So I was like, shit. And I'm like, oh, like which one did you get? Like this girl says she got an AP. I'm like, what?
That was big. When I seen that snap on the day of her birthday, honestly, I don't even know the last time I shed a tear in my life, but if I could have shed a happy tear,
Me too.
I would have. No cap, fam.
Me too.
No. And I hate to call out her govy, but I know Jacqueline the J from like elementary school. Like, it's different. Like, it hit me so different. Like, that's why I wanted to come to the club for her and get her a couple bottles, whatever. Like, I just respect the grind. Like, I really respect the grind. Like, I love when the unproven And who the hell decides who's unproven and proven?
But
like,
you could just feel in the air when someone or people think that this person isn't meant to have anything or they don't deserve anything.
People always felt that way about me. So like spiritually, I'm really attracted to like the underdog. And I love the fact that Jackie got that AP. Like she didn't just get a date. Just shout out to any girl who got a date just for their birthday, for whatever. Like, bro, your first watch was a date just. Like,
and an old ass one too.
It doesn't matter. Your first watch was a date just.
Yeah.
And like, so I'm not like dissing date just or whatever, but or trying to speak down on anything, but I just couldn't believe. Like, bro, I was watching the snaps. I think I watched the snap probably like, honest to God, like probably like 6 to 10 times, fam. Like,
I watched it bare times too. I was looking at my stuff like Jackie.
I couldn't believe it.
And then I realized like, I'm so happy she got that AP first. And then I was able to slap a next one on her wrist. And it wasn't me giving her first.
Only watch.
Because honestly, like she deserves it. And she's really a boss. And it's like, I didn't want to, I was happy that she had her moment. And then she just got like oh shit.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. And like, I guess I'll wrap this portion of things up by saying like, whenever you're able to honor like a real friend and reciprocate and truly show how much you care about that friend, so far as the friend's been a good friend to you in front of your face and behind your back. I'm big on being a good friend behind my back. Like, this is why I love the Burma as much as I do. You're always gonna hear me say Burma's name. Like
that's like
that's my super best friend.
That's like your soulmate.
Because that's the only person that I'm willing to die on the cross for, to say that they treat me exactly the same behind my back as they do in front of my face.
Facts.
I'm sure some of my other friends do as well, but I can't stick my chest out and vouch the way I would stick my chest out and vouch for him. And
it's just undeniable. Everyone can see it. Like,
so I saw you doing, like, sort of giving Jackie that same moment where it's like, well, me and Burma have been friends like for almost 20 years. That's way longer than you and Jackie been friends. But like, the point is, I've seen you grow to like recognize that friendship isn't about time, it's about actions, and you're like appreciating Jackie on a different altitude. Like, I don't think people would have really flinched if they saw you do something like that for me, because we've had such a long history of friendship shown publicly. So Nana does brazen things for Karen does brazen things for Nana. Like, it's kind of expected. But when I saw you do that for Jackie, like, I was just like, wow, like, life is beautiful, like, when you have a real friend around you.
And honestly,
it's not just hype.
She really just holds me down, and, you know, I'm grateful for her. So
yes.
Yeah.
And so I guess to transition into our next topic, speaking of hype, bro, what the hell is going on with this quarter zip thing? Like, you're on that trendy stuff more than me. I hate to sound like such an old head, but like, bro, I'm 33 years old. Like, I don't know.
I just seem like some guy from New York. Yeah. I don't know how old he is.
Is he from the UK or New York?
That's a New York accent, I know.
No, with the red sweater? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
I've seen some UK guy with a...
Well, now you know how it goes. Like, someone starts something and then everyone does it, and then you don't even know who...
So the originator, the person who, like, made it up is from New York?
Yeah, he sounds like he has a New York accent.
Okay, so tell me about it. Like, what, he was just being funny, basically saying he replaced his tech fleece with a quarter zip?
Yeah, he's just like, yo, like, I'm not on that Nike tech shit. Like, I'm on that quarter zip shit. And I don't know, people were just messing with it. They thought it was funny, like... Now everyone's walking around making TikToks. Like, I don't think people are actually... It actually looks nice, though, for real. I would love to see men in some quarter zips.
It's just funny as hell to me. Like the internet is so stupid. Like, they move, like, when they put that quarter zip on, like, they've, like, activated, like, a new part of themselves. Like, they're, like, a whole new human or something.
It's just it just reiterates why, like, people, especially young people, to get on social media, like... all my businesses, I've used social media to make it grow. It's like, even if you're someone that you don't have any business ideas, just have a platform. Like, put that to the side. That way, whenever you need it, you can come back and use it. Also, you can use it to share information. Like, put yourself out there.
You know why I'm shaking my head? Because you've been trying to tell me this for so long. And like, I resisted that shit for as long as I could, but I had to accept that attention is currency. Like, being low key and being mysterious. Now, what I'm saying isn't credence to anybody or to even to myself to like be a hot foot and jump outside and be any and everywhere and just burn your face and just have no respect for yourself. No. But like being like OD low key and like you don't go anywhere. And
if you read 48 Laws of Power, there's one that literally says like, don't isolate yourself, don't build a fortress. Like if you want to do big things in this world, like you have to be seen.
People have to see your face.
Exactly.
And you have to be comfortable with whatever criticism comes with seeing your face. I know this was a very light one and a stupid one, but like even as I was like doing my skincare in the washroom and wiping like the white off my lineup, I'm just like, yo, bro, like I really have to get built for this. Like I'm low key not built for this, but I will be like.
Social media, they don't play, and it's like because we're so desensitized to like what like our phones, we don't realize like we're actually like communicating with real people. Bruh. So it's like they do not have no chill. So you have to have. I was reading the
comments from our first episode. I know this is episode 3, but I was reading the comments from our first episode, and like I see people trying to make me come off like I'm a groomer or something. Like people are talking about the white in my lineup.
Well,
like,
someone made fun of me too.
What'd they say?
Well, they said, like, you know, so I fixed it too. They said, you fucking bitch. Fuck you.
Yo. Holy, no, they got me. They got me.
Bro, they're crazy.
They got me. So... I seen this video, and I think you seen the video as well. Maybe I sent it to you.
Van Cleef bracelets on men. Have you seen them?
Oh my God. I can't.
You know what it is? I think some guys suit the Van Cleef bracelet. Like, it really depends you and your style. I think if you're super lean and, like, you have this, like, artistic vibe to you, I think if you're wearing more than one, because one just looks like a dangled bracelet. Honestly, like 2 is better, I think, on a man than 1, believe it or not. Because a dangled bracelet kind of gives off like feminine vibes, I think that's where the ick comes from. When you're like such a man, okay, and you're like 6'1", and why are you wearing such a feminine dangly bracelet? If you're like a little more scrawny, I feel like it suits you more. Like you could pull it off. But I feel like certain guys, it's like, Please, you're a man. What are you doing with a dangled Van Cleef bracelet on you? Give it to me. I'll wear it. Like, you don't need to wear this. You just need to wear a nice manly watch. That's it.
A man is wearing a Van Cleef chain. Now, I have my okay, by your face, I can already tell how you feel about it. I don't even need to ask you, but I will ask you anyways. Okay, no, maybe I won't even ask you if you have an issue because I know you have an issue.
These guys just want to be baddies so bad.
Bro, you leaning into the mic to get
they want to be baddies.
You leaning into the mic to get your feelings across is crazy.
But to be honest, like I'm not, like I don't really care too much when I see guys wearing that stuff. It looks a bit tacky on them.
Why though? Why?
Why don't what?
You said it looks a bit tacky and all that stuff. And
it's like, because when you, like, you know, Van Cleef jewelry is predominantly worn by women, right? So like, if you see a man wearing it, it's just going to give off like a different feel to it. Like it just looks off a little bit. So me personally, I don't care if a guy is wearing Van Cleef and stuff. But if we're speaking on the subject of jewelry in particular, you can kind of like tell certain things about men based off of like the jewelry pieces they select. Like a guy that has a Cuban is going to give me a different vibe than a guy that has a tennis, or a guy that has a bust-down watch is going to give me a different vibe than a guy that has a plain Jane. Mm-hmm. A Van Cleef is just like, okay, this one might be a little sassy. This one might go to the club and he's not going to stand up for the girls. He might sit down. Yeah, and
How do you...
Facts though.
How do you draw that conclusion from
I
someone's
just made that
chain?
shit up. That's why I said, like, at the end of the day, I don't care. Like, if I like a guy, he can have Van Cleefs all day. Like, it's really about his personality and how he moves, his demeanor. But, like, I will see certain things and might come to a conclusion, like.
Do you think that this is, and it's like you're holding the fort today. Like, I want you to do more of the talking because it seems in the comments they're saying that I talk too much. See, this is me trying to get better. Like, this is me working on myself in
When
real
I was
time.
watching some of, like, our videos, like the raw videos.
Yeah.
I'm like, like, bro, shut up.
Say where
Like,
you think I was talking a lot too.
the second one, you.
Say
one didn't
where,
even
'cause
come
I
out
swear
yet.
we talked about it. We talked
No,
about
we
it.
didn't
And you
wa-
said
we didn't watch the
No,
second
we didn't
one.
watch the second one, but like.
I was watching it today when I was doing my
But you were
makeup.
saying that you didn't see what they were saying.
Because we were talking about in reference to the first video,
episode.
and I feel like I was talking a lot in the
that's
first.
where their comments
Exactly.
were. I didn't see that. Like, I didn't see.
No,
where
I didn't feel
I
that.
was talking too much, but
I think they just wanted to see me like cry or something. They wanted to
fam,
feel
I think
like-
they just wanted to cook me. Like, I think they just wanted to cook me for something. I don't know.
I don't know.
But we're working on it.
We're
What was I even saying just now?
talking about the jewelry and
Yes, so what I was gonna ask you was I was gonna say, like, even with the quarter zip, the Van Cleef, the guy wearing the Van Cleef bracelet, like, do you think this is like a depiction or like a result of just how much we're so susceptible to propaganda and clout? And when I say we, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to say that like white people or other ethnicities are not like susceptible to propaganda or clout. At the end of the day, especially like kids, a lot of white people basically do whatever black people say is cool.
yeah, but also with the thing. So the thing I had to like recognize
Yeah.
is that we are black.
Yeah.
We have our own culture. Different things excite us. Like
Yeah.
we might not want to go golfing and horseback riding. Like we just have things that
I want to
we
go golfing.
Sure.
Go ahead.
I feel like a lot of people now want to go golfing and they just want to do what white people want to do because that just makes them feel rich.
Do what rich white people do.
Exactly. So it's like just because we like Cubans and we like chains doesn't mean these guys are not there flexing their horses and their their cars
Their
and
yachts and their $200,000 paintings or $1
their
million
arts.
painting. Yeah,
they
their
flex
art.
differently. So it's
Yeah.
like when it comes to us and how we want to flex and how we want to like spend our money, like we all do it in just in different ways. Like
I hate how we buy into everything just to like basically anything that has like a high volume of, because here's the thing, and I know I'm kind of going all over the place. I don't see why as a man you're beating a Van Cleef bracelet. Like I'm not, like I wanted to just pick your brain, but I don't see how you're beating a Van Cleef bracelet as a man. But the reason why I could see somebody falling victim and pulling a stunt like that is just because the Van Cleef has so much attention around it.
and it costs a lot of money.
And it costs a significant amount of money. It's just another item added to the list to make you look rich.
yeah.
I guess you kind of took it a different route, but the reason I brought even the quarter zips back into it again is because I feel like we especially like our folks, we really, really, really buy into hype. Like anything that gets the little bit of clout on social media that gives the illusion that it could get you a lot of likes or it could get you attention, or like, let's say in our case, it can get you like the attention from the opposite sex. Or not our case, but the Van Cleef, in the case of the Van Cleef situation. Bruh, like, why are you wearing this piece of jewelry that's so obvious that it's for females? What were you gonna say? Go ahead.
Well, I'm all for like doing things that make you happy, but I feel like people kind of get too caught up.
Yeah.
And they start having like identity crisis and like they're just a different, like they sell this image on social media that's completely like opposite from who they are in real life. So it's like a lot of times you pick up your phone and you just feel like people are trying to sell themselves, like just based off of the memes they post or like just whatever they post. Like people are always trying to sell a certain narrative. So it's like do what you want, but it's like always remember to like keep it real with yourself and just try to stay authentic and be you. Honestly, if you're a guy and you want to be fucking wearing a Van Cleef because you think it's cute, you know, you want to match with the baddies, why not? But It's like if you're just trying to like, you're too fixated on looking rich and looking like a hot boy and you just get
So
too
you'll
caught
just
up in
do
that
anything
idea, you
it
just do
takes.
anything. It's like, that's when you need to like take some steps back and like reevaluate like
Yeah,
why you're doing whatever you're doing.
You're losing yourself when you get too caught up in the moment. You're losing yourself. And I'm not judging homie that wore the Van Cleef
Who wore Van Cleef? Oh, in the video.
in the video. I'm not talking about nobody personally, don't worry. But
Do you know anyone that has a Van Cleef that's a boy?
I don't really pre-mans. Like, if you're not my homie, like, and none of my dogs would ever wear a Van Cleef, like, honestly. Like I said, I'm not dissing no one that has a Van Cleef. It's just in my proximity, I really can, like, can you picture, like, Swish wearing a Van Cleef?
No, he would be like, yo, man, it's one of my daddies.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know if people are like cool with it, but like I don't get it though. It's just not something I could really picture any of my homies doing for real.
Yeah. Fact.
Yeah, but I pray that we get out this jail and this prison of clout and we really start to find ourselves and start to care about different things. And I think that's why even with our podcast, like, I really wanted us to like dive into politics as well. Not that we're trying to take a position on how we feel about any one party. I mean, I make it very clear, like everybody knows, like, I'm like more of like a conservative guy than I am liberal, but like, that doesn't mean that completely affects the way I view life and the way I view things. Mind you, I think I even came to this conclusion of being conservative because I realized, and this is like a testament to what I kind of bridged us into, like I just realized I'm just different. Like I just don't like standing in the status quo. Like I really don't like doing the norm. So if the liberal movement was about like faith and freedom and, you know, like being hardworking and things of that nature, like I would definitely reevaluate. But yeah, I'm a hard worker, you know. Obviously, in the past, I was a hustler, but I mean, a lot of people try to downplay what kind of hard work or easy work that is. But anywho, that's not the here nor there. To bridge into this topic now, so Jeffrey Epstein, you know who Jeffrey Epstein is, of course. So he's been dead. I think his case, Ghislaine Maxwell, who was like his secretary, like some girl from France, is basically in prison.
I thought that was his wife.
No, so Ghislaine Maxwell was his secretary. That was like his assistant. So she used to basically recruit the girls that
Allegedly, right?
that allegedly were not trafficked to anyone but Jeffrey Epstein.
Okay.
So that's what they're trying to say, basically. They're trying to say that all the girls that were like Epstein victims were all trafficked to Epstein only.
That's just crazy. Oh my God, I keep swearing.
No, you're good. Whatever it is, we'll figure it out. I want you to be comfortable. You being comfortable is a lot more important than us being rated R. Like, bro, you swear. Anyways, so this happened in like the early 2000s. I'm sure you know that, right? Like when did Ghislaine Maxwell go to jail? Can you ask ChatGPT real quick when Ghislaine Maxwell went to jail? Okay, I'll do it.
Like, oh my gosh, man.
I'll do it. Or when Jeffrey Epstein went to jail. When did go to jail? I hope you're not looking at yourself in your camera roll while I'm searching this. That's exactly what you're doing, aren't you? Okay, so it did happen in the mid to late 2000s. Is when he was actually arrested for the first time in 2008. But then he was able to beat that charge for whatever reason. I don't want to get into too much details. Got arrested again in 2019. 2019 one is the one that's causing all this uproar. Yes, exactly. Of course he got sentenced in 2019 because the Democrats came into office. Joe Biden and like Kamala Harris as the vice president, they were there from 2000 and the early 2021 up until 2025 when Donald Trump came in. So the argument on the Republican or the conservative side is that the Democrats have had this thing on their hands in their side for like 4 years now. But now the Democrats are like making a really big deal about the fact that, and I know this is like you being in class or something, but I'm gonna put you on game. So the Democrats are basically so the Democrats are basically acting like they weren't the ones that were basically constraining the Epstein list from coming out, so we can see which politicians and like government officials and powerful people, because this list is basically ending corruption more or less. Because if we know who's on this list, it removes a lot of powerful people from positions of power, and it basically opens up the government in a vulnerable way where everything starts over again. Anywho, to make a long story short, they're bringing this list up like crazy again, and kind of what I wanted to pose, I'll tell you what
Are they gonna release the list or not? Like,
so they actually, by the time people watch this episode, it would have been about a week from when it passed, or no, 2 weeks. It would have been about 2 weeks from when it passed. But they literally just voted today in Congress, 427 members to 1, to release the list.
but
Just
if
today.
everyone's so corrupt, like, how do we know like whatever list is coming out is the actual list? Like, are they gonna give us the real list?
You can't really fake official documents that like were once redacted that become non-redacted. Like, there's a way to basically check if documents are fabricated or if they're
And who's
original.
checking?
The thing is, when it comes to like who's checking and things like that, is basically the people that are asking for these documents. Like, so there's this like Republican representative called Thomas Massey. He's like leading the charge. Him and Marjorie Taylor Greene. She's like a governor rep for, well, actually no, she's not a governor rep. She basically just represents like the state of Alabama. And I forgot what state Thomas Massey represents. But the point is that these two people obviously have the channels to make sure that whatever documents were given to them by whatever documents were given to them by Congress is actually real documents. And so I think what I kind of wanted to pose, now that you have this thing here, and you kind of answered the question. I was gonna say, like, isn't it crazy how we live in a world where there could, like, people are so powerful to the point where even though little girls as young as like 10 years old, 8 years old are coming out years later saying that, and I'm not like one of those like believe like everything like no, but this is extremely serious. Like, it's very serious, it's very real. It happened. Like, Epstein killed himself. Like, people are in jail for this. Like, people like Ghislaine Maxwell got 20 years in prison. The elites are so powerful that they're willing to play with people's sanities and their lives to threaten like the other side for political power. So what I mean by that is the Democrats had this shit for so long. But now suddenly, because it's like a weakness on the Republicans, because a lot of the people that like voted for Republicans are saying, yo, bro, we voted for you like on the strength of like getting this list, along with deporting illegal immigrants that cause us to not get jobs, along with a bunch of other things. But bro, we voted for you to basically drain the swamp. Like, where's the list? And so now there's like now it's coming out that Donald Trump might possibly be on the list. Like, it's messy. So it's like, I was reading up on this and I was just pondering, like, there's two aspects to this. One, the things that people are willing to do to protect powerful people is actually insane. Like, when I think about how scary this world is that we live in.
I don't even think it has to do with it's what they're willing to do. It's what they have to do. Like, you don't know what these people can do to them or who they're threatening. Because it's like, who wouldn't want to expose people doing wrong? But it's like, at what cost though? So we don't know what's going on in the back. Like,
that's the thing. We don't know at what cost. Go ahead. Keep talking.
That's it.
Yeah, we don't know at what cost. Like, it's the at what cost part is what makes it a very thought provocative conversation.
And that's why it's like imperative for all of us to be informed and all of us to be woke, because it's like, you can't threaten all of us.
No.
But when it's like, oh, some few people have a grasp of certain information, it could be like, if you do this, I can do da 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 da. They're scared, they fall back. Like, even me, like, if I had some type of information that I feel like I should share, if you threaten me, cool. Like, I'm not like no Martin Luther King. Like, I'm not like gonna be a martyr. Like, I'm good. Like, but it's like when we're all informed and we're all knowledgeable about certain things, that's when we can actually make a difference, you know?
No, I feel that 1,000,000,000%. But I think like, yeah, no, you're absolutely right. They do bank on our like on our innocence and our like naiveness and just not knowing what's going on. And when I say they,
Because here's the thing, whether they release the list or not, at this point, since everyone knows what's going on, and it's like, bro, like, why the hell has this list still not been released? It's almost gonna give the same effect as the list being released, because it's like, we don't trust any of you guys now, because it's like, if there's nothing in it and it's just this one person that's the sole culprit of everything, then just release the list. But it's like, if you're not releasing the list, then okay, all of you guys are X'd out. Like, I don't trust none of you guys.
there's a trend going on Twitter right now where basically any representative of government that gets any type of money from APAC whatsoever, which is the American Israeli Political, let's see, what does APAC stand for? While I'll keep talking while I do that. So anybody that gets money from APAC is basically like shunned. They're like, they get killed like on Twitter. Like, I follow a bunch of like political pages and stuff like that. So American Israeli Public Affairs Committee. Basically what they're supposed to be is they're supposed to be an American lobbyist. Like, so there's a bunch of different lobbies in America that basically their job is to merge. Like, let's say they'll have like a Chinese lobby, and their job is to basically merge the interest of Chinese Americans with actual core Americans and bring them together. But Israel is the only country that has a lobby, being APAC, that's not registered under this thing called FARA, which is like basically you being a foreign country. Like, when you're a foreign country with foreign motives, you have to register under this thing, but they refuse to register under this thing. Anywho, the trend going on Twitter is that if you get any type of money from these guys, you have zero respect. And like, you know, there's a whole bunch of Twitter nerds that like can just go, like, somebody has this Twitter page called APAC Tracker. Like, they literally look for every politician that gets even 10 bands from APAC. Zero credibility once they see that. So people are starting to wake up. Like, I really do see the trend of people waking up. Like, mind you, like, I only got this super deep into caring about like America. I care about American politics because it literally controls the whole world, especially like all the G7 countries. But I got into this thing like 3 years ago. Not that long at all. But yeah, that Jeffrey Epstein's thing is really serious. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen once they get to the bottom.
Did you watch the documentary?
Who
I think there was one on Netflix.
Oh, yeah. But there's a couple documentaries on Jeffrey Epstein.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a couple documentaries.
I think I watched like a little bit of it.
And it's just like, just speaking on all this corruption, like, I'm thinking about Candace Owens now, and like her like trying to find like Charlie Kirk's killer. And you really just wonder, like, with all the evidence and like all the speculations and all the dots that she's connecting, it makes so much sense to the whole world. Why doesn't it make sense to the FBI? Like, why doesn't the FBI want to look further into it? Like, why are they accepting like that this guy was shot by, I think it was like a 30-06, like,
The people in power are being heavily like blackmailed, and it's so scary because the shit that they're allowing to go on in this world, it really makes you wonder, like, yo,
who's really in charge?
Who's in charge, and what is everyone doing? Like, what are you guys doing that makes you guys just...
What are you so afraid of?
What are you so afraid of?
I know.
I definitely think it has a lot to do with like kids, and
it does have a lot to do with kids or like homosexuality stuff, because those are like, or maybe in the odd case like hitting a girl or something, because those are the three like most heinous like acts and like despicable acts that as a man you can perform, like putting your hands on a woman, sorry, not homosexuality is not heinous, but it depends what community that
No, assault.
you come
That's
from.
assault.
But it's no, I listed 3 different things. But yes, putting your hands on a woman, assault, garbage. Like, you're gonna get killed if you're a politician and it comes out that you're a woman beater. Homosexuality, if you're openly gay, then sure, like, that's your thing, do you? But
It's
like,
a lot of the married ones that are closeted
but it's
gays.
the closeted gays and the married ones. And then the only other thing I could think of is if you did something with a little kid,
Or someone
like
that's underage.
an underage female, or I guess even in a really dark, twisted way, maybe an underage male.
It'd be underage males too, because remember, like the home, like
Yes. So it's like I see truth tellers like Candace Owens trying to like expose what she believes is like hiding under the rug, and just her desire to like use different stories. Like, she did a docuseries interview with Harvey Weinstein. I'll tell you about that one day. Like, she did Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni's case, and it's literally changed the result of that case with her show that she was doing. Like she's worked on Kanye and
Nah, she's tough.
bro, I think this guy Pastor Nick, I forgot his first name, but he's like a Hollywood famous known like gym trainer. Like, no, she's really tough. And like, I'm just so awake at this stage of my life. Like, I know when someone's soul is clean. Like, I'm not God, I'm not the ultimate judge. Like, I have a lot of work to do within, but I know when someone's soul is clean. Like, I can feel her. Like, she's a truth teller, and that's why she stands out like a sore thumb, just
And
trying
she
to
just
exist.
doesn't care. Like, she's probably just been that black girl that's always seemed to be weird, or like, so she's very comfortable like standing outside of the box. So it's like only someone like her can become who she is now and just not care. So it's like,
Yes.
and then she has a rich husband. Like, she
Yes.
created her own power. She's not depending on anyone to put money in her pockets. Like, if anyone's gonna take a certain position, it's gonna be her. Like,
Yes. And it's, I love the perspective you're framing it in. It's so funny, and I hate to make this about us because like it's not, but I truly feel like that's why this podcast and everything else that we touch is gonna be super special, because like we're both like, and I saw this in you like since you were a kid, like we're both like really like, I don't give a shit or I don't care what you think about me type of people. Now, even if you do care about what someone thinks about you, you're secure enough and self-aware enough to admit and acknowledge it. Like, that's a huge difference and a game-changing barrier that a lot of people
also
lack.
reject things that we don't identify with or we just don't think is true. Like, obviously as humans, we always want to be accepted into the communities that we're in. But ultimately, like, we're very like comfortable in our own skin, and we actually like ourselves, you know?
Yes. And when you love yourself, it's very difficult for outside noise to really shake you or break you down, because it's like, I know who I am. And especially in this day and age, like, I walk in the light of Jesus Christ. I know like what skeletons I have in my closet. I walk with my heart on my sleeve. Like, I know my heart is pure. I know when I have debt, I pay. I know that I don't do people dirty. Like, I know that I move with grace and intention and positive energy. So it's
we're like very much the type of people, we're just like, I'll show you. Like, you think we're a certain type of way, I'll show you. Like, I'm not arguing with you, we're not fighting with you. You're just gonna see how we talk to you, how we conduct ourselves around you, and just based off of like our success and the things that we do. Like, it's not we're not doing the like back and forth.
Oh, you think I'm gonna lose? Just wait.
Period.
Oh, you like what? You don't believe in me? Okay. No worries.
Yeah.
You don't respect what I brought to your life as a friend, as a boyfriend, as a son, as a brother. Okay, no worries.
And we just owe that to ourselves. And I feel like if more people were like that, a lot of the problems we deal with in our community in itself, it just wouldn't exist.
Wouldn't exist.
Because people are too fixated on that fake confidence, like
Facts.
dressing it up. Like
Facts.
you really need to sit alone by yourself and be down and be broke and be rejected and heartbroken and really like come out of that and see yourself.
One day I'll tell like our viewers, and you know, like once we like develop more of a family based, you know, following, like when you were really starting to really grow, I'm gonna really tell people about some of the things that I went through in 2024 that I think honestly changed my entire life, shaped my entire mindset, like my whole being, and like it really took my patience through the roof. Like it took my calmness and my happiness and everything that keeps a man like through the roof. And I only brought that up because you said like people need to learn how to like sit in darkness, how to sit in silence.
Because when you get to a certain place in life, you really realize like, whoa, all I really have is myself.
Yes.
So if you can't find like solitude within yourself,
Yeah.
you're just going to drown and you're never going to get anywhere in life, and you're always going to be chasing out external validation forever.
Yes. No, yeah, you had you it felt like you had something else you wanted to add to that, or that was it.
No, I think I did, but I think
Nah,
I got a little.
Oh, okay. Okay, no, but I mean, no, it's just to chime in a little bit on what you just said, like seeking that external validation is literally is like the devil.
It's just fake, because when you get too comfortable doing that, you don't even realize you're doing it anymore. So that's when it becomes dangerous, because then you're like fake confident, and that's when you become the type of person that thinks you can tell who's who and who deserves this and who doesn't deserve that, because you're so self-righteous. But it's like that's the worst type of confidence to have, because it's not real. And as soon as everything gets taken away from you, that's when you'll learn very quickly like
that you're nothing.
You're not one of them ones.
No.
At all.
No. There's you know what? I'm gonna leave it there. That was powerful. OTM the family. Appreciate you guys once again.
Hey, we're done?
Just about.
I thought you wanted to talk about sugar.
We'll save that for next week.
Okay.
We'll save that for next week. But guys, man, honestly, this feels like it's like I'm like in like some kind of sleep paralysis or something. Like I still can't believe that this podcast is actually happening, and we're on episode number 3 by the time you watch this, and it's just a beautiful thing, man. The reception that you guys gave us from episode 1 it's been unbelievable. Like, and we're super, super, super grateful, and we just know that we really couldn't have done this without you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for taking the time to follow us, support us, and show us love. Like, subscribe, share this with a friend. Right now, our ratio of subscribers versus non-subscribers that are watching our stuff is about 10 to 90. So 90% of people that are viewing our stuff are not subscribers. It's about 10%. We'd like to bring that number to about 50-50 if we can. I'm going to be mentioning this a lot, so please, I beg you in advance, don't be annoyed with me. We're just trying to grow and we're just trying to flow. With that being said, God bless each and every single one of you. Karen, anything you want to add before we check out?
Bye.
We're out.